to overtime. Dwayne Wade right at the body of Anderson Varejao. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Anderson Varejao.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
All right, let's talk about week 9. Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about week 9. What is going on here? Yeah, let's talk about week 9. Packers, after being embarrassed by the Vikings, beat the 49ers 34-17. I mean, what do you expect the 49ers to do without Jimmy G, Kittle, Bosa, Thomas, all of that, Sherman? Like, come on now. Texans beat the Jaguars, who were headed by Jake Luton, by 2. You know, Jake Luton nearly won them that game, which I would have loved. Giants beat Washington 23-20. I hated this game. It made me very sad. I know we won. Let me get into it. Ravens bounced back against the Colts, 24-10. Lions Vikings 34-20. Vikings win. Vikings are quietly putting back some sort of comeback bid to get into the playoffs. Bears Titans 24-17. Titans. Bears are obvious imposters. Everyone knows it now. Titans may even be imposters as well, just not as, heavily as the Bears are. Panthers Chiefs. Chiefs win by 2. Teddy Bridgewater tried his ass off to win them this game, and they just couldn't do it. Christian McCaffrey's first game back, he put up 33 fantasy points. I remember that because I have him on my team, and I've been waiting for that. Seahawks Bills. Bills absolutely destroy the Seahawks. Russell Wilson had 3 turnovers. Hurts his MVP bid. We'll talk about that too. Broncos Falcons. Falcons managed to hold on despite nearly blowing a lead. Raiders Chargers. Chargers lose on the last play of the game after a dropped touchdown in the corner of the end zone. They lose 31-26. Dolphins win 34-31 against the Cardinals. Cardinals missed a kick to send it into overtime. Zane Gonzalez let them down. Steelers beat the Cowboys. The legend of Garrett Gilbert was nearly started. 24-19. Steelers remain 8-0 undefeated. Cowboys are just trying for some positives. Saints Bucks. This is the game we have to talk about the most. Saints absolutely demolished the Bucks 38-3. This wasn't close at any point. We'll get into that. That game was awful. And Patriots Jets. Patriots managed to come back from a 10-point fourth quarter deficit to win. Joe Flacco has the same amount of touchdowns in one game that Sam Darnold has all season. It's sad. It's sad. All right, but what game are we starting with? Let's start with Giants Washington, because the Giants won this game not because Daniel Jones was particularly good, but because the football team was so awful, and the Giants defense is good. The Giants defense forced 5 turnovers. Goddamn. Kyle Allen dislocated his ankle and was replaced by Alex Smith, who is not good at all, especially not on a team where the only weapon of any kind is Terry McLaurin and the offensive line is really bad. The Giants' offensive line continues to improve. Daniel Jones is not good. Let me say that again. Daniel Jones is not good at all. He is quite bad, in fact. This is his second career game without a turnover of some kind. And he, is still not good. I'm so sick of him. I know the Giants are somehow going to stick with him next year, despite the fact that they have a chance at maybe 5 quarterbacks that are going to be better than him in the first 2 rounds, and they're not going to take them, and I am going to cry. And additionally, the Giants now move to 4th in the draft instead of 2nd, behind the Jets, who have yet to win a game, the Jags, who have won 1 game, the Cowboys, who have I think a stronger strength of schedule or a weaker strength of schedule, and that's why they have a higher pick. Let's see. Is it strong? Is it strength of schedule? It is. They have a 4.73 strength of schedule, which is lower than the Giants at 5.08, and then Washington has one less loss, but is at 4.66 strength of schedule, which is weaker. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Why did the Giants win? So anyway, with Jacksonville moving into the second pick, it likely closes the door for Justin Fields to the Giants, which was my dream. I really don't want to talk about it. It makes me very sad. But, Jets nearly won a game. Maybe they can win one on the season. Maybe they go 0-16. 0-16 would be really funny, but it probably won't happen. And then the Jags probably aren't going to win another game this year. Genuinely, the Vikings are the only team under 500 that they play for the rest of the year. James Robinson, the undrafted free agent running back, has been incredible, but outside of that, they have DJ Chark, they have D.D. Westbrook, they have a lot of good players, but what can you do without a good quarterback? And they don't have one. They have Minshew, who's going to be out for the rest of the year, assumedly. They have Jake Luton, who can, who has a decent arm, a much better arm than Minshew's noodle, and can run the ball out of the pocket. But they probably won't win any more games. I mean, look, the Jags were not going to be a good team for this year, and they managed to win one game by random chance. They won their first game of the season. Yeah, they beat the Colts by 7. But look, for the rest of the season, it's Packers, Steelers, Browns, Vikings, Titans, Ravens, Bears, Colts. Vikings, they have a chance. Bears, they have a chance. Outside of that, Packers, the only way they lose is if James Robinson has an absolutely Herculean effort. Steelers, I doubt they win that game. Browns, I sincerely doubt they win that game. We talked Vikings. Titans, again, no. Ravens, absolutely not. Bears, Colts, both no. Or Bears maybe, Colts maybe. Colts, I would doubt it because they've really started to hit their whatever it's called, whatever the word is. Their defense is really good. Phillip Rivers still sucks, and I stand by that. And I said that before the season and got yelled at by a Colts fan account on Instagram when I said that they were going to go 9-7 tops because the defense got so much better, but you can't win without a good quarterback. And they yelled at me and they were like, "You're an idiot, and here's why." And I was like, man, he's not good. He was awful last year. What do you expect? There you go. Yeah. So, God, Justin Fields is going to go to Jaguars, and I don't want that to happen. The only hope I had was the Jets winning yesterday's game, ending up at 1-15. Jaguars doing the same. Jaguars having an easier strength of schedule with, as of right now, they have Jags taking Trevor Lawrence, the Jets taking Penei Sewell, Dallas taking Micah Parsons or something, and the Giants still ending up with Fields. Look, I really want Justin Fields in a Giants jersey. I really want a quarterback I can trust, and that's Fields. And I know people are talking about oh, look, Ohio State quarterbacks don't do well. Ohio State quarterbacks, they haven't translated well into the pros. They said the same thing about Texas Tech and air raid quarterbacks before Patrick Mahomes, and said Clemson quarterbacks had a really simplified system because Dabo Swinney didn't know how to coach before Deshaun Watson came out, and now Trevor Lawrence is at Clemson, and they don't say the same things. Trust the talent, don't trust the system. That's how I look at college film. I want to look at the talent. I don't care about what college he goes to. Is he doing the right thing? Is he getting helped along by his teammates in a way that's replicable? That's what I care about. And it wasn't the team that scared me with Justin Herbert. It was that his coaches didn't trust him. And you can see at Ohio State, I mean, look, all the entire Ohio State, system trusts him. The defense, the offense, the coaches, everyone at Ohio State trusts Justin Fields. Everyone at Clemson trusts Trevor Lawrence, even though he's out and they lost to Notre Dame. They were starting DJ Ukulele. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Like, look, I have worries. I have genuine worries. And what do you want me to say? You want me to act like everything's sunshine and rainbows and there's no issue anywhere? There's not. That's not the case. Also, with the Giants' offensive line improving as much as it has, there's no way in hell they're taking Penei Sewell. Stop drafting him to the Giants. I mean, look, I know he's a generational offensive line prospect. They look, Andrew Thomas has been getting better week by week. Shane Lemieux is a very good guard. He's been great in run blocking. Matt Pert, even out of UConn, the third-round rookie, has been damn good. This is a young offensive line that took its lumps and is now improving. So it's time to stop giving them Penei Sewell.